Okay, so it's been about a minute, and I can take off the top hard acrylic. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this sit here while I do the other side. And in actuality, it's going to sit there for, you know, more than the 4 minutes that they're talking about. But that's okay with me because I have the time. I'm going to turn my way over this one. This time I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm not going to go with the upper 4. I don't need to. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this sit on here for a good 60 seconds before we take it off. Make sure that we have a really nice, good set. Kind of keep turning towards me even though it feels we're pulling you that way. There we go. Perfect. You're too close to the side. You want to go down here where the stuff is going to go. There we go. Into the tooth. Okay, turn my way just a little. Perfect. Go ahead. So what we've done now is we've painted, again, 4 coats of the Assure on here and let it dry, just a real quick air dry. And we're painting the adhesive itself on the teeth. Again, just a very, very kind of thin coat. You don't want too much. Use a brush. And open just a little bit. And again, you just kind of slide it on real carefully so that it slides on without wiping the part A and part B off the facial surface as you slide it on. I always try to do that. Make sure that it fits on there pretty passive. If it doesn't, if it starts to rock just a little bit, you pretty much have to hold it in place with your fingers just a little bit. I like to make sure that it's down all the way. And this one, on number 9, it started to move up just a little bit, so I'm going to hold it with my fingers down and make sure that it's really right on the facial surface. So I'm holding down the long axis of the tooth, and I'm holding with pressure against the facial surface to get the best adhesion. And I'll do this for longer than a minute, and we'll be on the safe side. Okay, it's been over a minute. And now what I can do is I can take off the hard outer shell. And really now if you want, you can take off the soft inner liner on this side if you like. What I'll typically do is I'll grab it from the lingual surface and pull it up just a little bit, and just start to tease it off a little bit. Bong does a really good job of making slits in the back so that there doesn't create a lot of pressure when you take these things off. What you want to do is you want to mostly just kind of roll it off so that it comes off pretty easy. You know, at this point I'm still being a little bit cautious as far as the adhesion of the brackets, you know, to the tooth. This one, of course, has only been a few minutes, so I wouldn't take this one off yet, but this one should be on. And those brackets should be in the position that we set them in the Indirect Bonding RX.